Oh, hello everyone, Ito here and welcome back to another week of this Minecraft series, and this week we are going to be doing stuff. So first of all we need to start working in the last stage of the COG facility because we couldn't finish it on the last week. So this week we are going to finish it for sure, finishing the idea with the create rocks and the tough and calcite, and that should be everything that we need to add now, and probably some tweaks and fixes and small stuff like this, but most of it is going to be done. And also we need to work in the into the vault mod, because we need to do two things. First of all, we want to reach level 35. That's going to be a hard task, but hopefully we can do that on streams. And the second one is going to be that we want to alive our first Eternal, so we need to collect a little bit more of the souls, and hopefully that's going to be really well. So let's see how this week is going to progress right now. And like so, we started the week by reaching level 32, and as you can see now, I got over here my mana steel on the first level and my life leech. And I would say this had been kind of quite useful, so I'm satisfied with it. And also we need to kind of keep going for the crystals, but we have managed to collect 10 of these Eternal Souls. So right now, you and me, we are going to alive our first Eternal, hopefully. Blam? Okay, more Blam. More Blam even. Oh, is that it? I think that's enough. Okay, so now what's happened? Now I need to summon it? Oh, it's here! Hello, TV bird. Oh? What happened? Hello? Oh, hi! Is this my Eternal now? You can't pick me up? Oh, oh, what do I do with this guy? So, help? I don't know what to do with this. Oh, I think I just threw it away. So... Aha! I think I can just pick it up and then throw it? Or place it? Yeah, I can't throw him away. Aha! There. Ooh. Why you keep getting thrown so far away? Why is my armor so strong? Blam! Okay, that's kind of a cool. So now I guess we can start with the second one. But can I change his name or something? That's interesting. Can I place it back into the tank? Nope. Well, I totally don't have a clue on how that works, so on the next stream we are going to figure it out for sure. Right? Right? And hey, in the next stream we figured that out. So we needed to just craft another item which is called the Eternal Pedestal. Bolt, stones, easy peasy, block chromatic steel ingot, not so easy. Chromatic iron block, okay, expensive, but we can deal with this. And 2 pogs, which... oh boy, that was painful. Because that put us into a further away route into our own spawners. And that was kind of the goal for also this week, so yeah, that was a little bit painful, but don't mind me. We went for that, and as you can see now I'm on level 33 because we did some bolts with ourselves and my clone. So this is the Eternal Pedestal that we require, this is the soul that we have. We converted them by changing the name, you know, you can change it here, and it was the original one, and you can choose kind of the name here. But the cool stuff it's coming in terms of the gear that you can reuse, and I believe it's really cool because you don't need to concern about the durability or anything, so that's nice. It's kind of a good quality of life, and also you can see the stats, you can see, or you can select here up to 3 different type of auras, so when he's playing around with you inside of the vault, he's going to, in this case, apply weakness 1 to enemies in its radius, and I don't know exactly which radius it is, but it's kind of a cool to have. So yeah, that's something else that we have now, and for sure it felt a little bit underwhelming. I have seen this complaint a lot in Reddit in terms of, yeah, you know, Eternals are not too good, but I think they got potential. because Eternals can help you, for example, for taking skills like the Heal 8, especially if you are playing in single player like myself, because here I got no reason for, actually I'm not going to have teammates unless I invite a friend into my own world. So if the Eternal is considered my teammate, then it's kind of going to be cool to have that. But also, it's going to make the totem, for example, which heals all the players in a radius, or the different skills that actually consider everything as player. So it's going to be you and your teammate, probably the Eternal tier, at least it should. It's going to be kind of a feel more rewarding. So I think it's a huge potential, but right now it feels underwhelming pretty much because of the duration. It's just 90 seconds, and yeah, unless you are kind of really specific on exactly when you want to summon it, it's not too fun and it's not too good. So I think extending the timer is going to be good, and probably having something else, but we are going to test stuff around, and we are going to report to you back later. And on stream, we managed to surpass even our first goal of reaching level 35, and we are on level 36. So we experimented a lot more with the Eternals, and I would say that it's actually not so bad. The idea for the Eternal got 90 seconds of the duration, so you actually get 30 seconds of cooldown in between the summoning of the Eternal. And the idea of the Eternal actually is kind of for 90 seconds is going to have his listed HP, and after that is going to despawn, and then you summon it again, and it respawns full HP. So actually I believe that is kinda cool. So I don't feel so bad now that you get kind of a friend, a companion for fighting, but then the companion is just kind of moving away. So it's not so bad actually. And the other thing that we did, of course, besides reaching the level 35, is grabbing our next point on the infuser, and I just finally understood how this works, because this is when you apply a normal catalyst to a crystal, there's a chance to not apply a negative modifier. That means if, for example, we go here on the first try where I have my catalyst, like so, you see that we can add 25% ornate chest and unknown negative modifiers when you try to combine it. But what happens is when you combine it in an anvil with your crystals, you got a chance, in my case 20% right now, to not applying the modifier. And we did that for running our last vault, which was this one that we completed. Should be this one, right? I guess it was this one, where we got a super wealthy one. And look at this, 151 coin piles, because we went 100% coin piles, and we finally got lucky and managed to complete the monoliths, and that's why I also used my extra point into having Hunter, because I need this for finding the objectives. It's the thing that I struggle the most. I don't know where they are. If they are not in the middle of the room, I can't find them. So hopefully the Hunter is going to help us with monoliths, with the lodestones, and probably with the altars for the scavenger hunt too. But on the scavenging ones, I got more struggle finding the proper items than the altars in itself, so that's going to be another thing. But that's going to be our way for now until reaching kind of a level 40 on 50, because also we crafted brand new set of gear, which are really good. I wouldn't say OP, but it feels to me like that. And the next tier is now going to be on level 50. So now it's become the long route and game for grinding all the way to level 50, and hopefully we are going to be able to complete on the next weeks this inscription. We are going to be able to run for finding more of the gems, and we are going to have our first spawner. So we got a lot of plans ahead, and also for the next week we got everything more planned. But let me show you what our secret project here on the base was. Okay, to be honest, it wasn't so secret because we announced this at the start of the video, so yeah. But we finally managed to finish the COG Facility. So if you follow me behind the scenes here, you are going to notice that now the brain part, which is the selector where you can decide which type of rock you are going to generate and stuff like that, goes all the way up, creating the different type of ores. For example, we got gold here, and we go all the way up to the new ones, which is the vanilla tuff, calcite, create azurine, Grimside, Ochrum, and Viridium. So yeah, now this part is totally finished. The good thing about this is now we can craft wherever thing we want, and the system is going to understand, oh, you press this button, you mean you require that type of flint, you require these rocks, you require this amount of fluid, and boom, it's going to be planking. And also in the past, we worked finding the different type of rocks also, so I'm going to show you really fast that we also got here dispenser for snow, red sand, and stuff beside the infested deep slate and the deep slate normal and everything else. We are using the same type of flint, and of course we are using the same type of selector. So everything now is working. The system is smart enough for knowing exactly what we are demanding from them in between the rocks, in between the ores, the rocks, or the create rock. And also, on the last week we have managed to create their brain, so now the system is smart enough for auto-stopping when it's going to run out either of flint or the rocks. And of course we got an extra counter, and we got our card delivery system, and everything is working. It was a long work, but now finally the COG facility is completely and totally finished. So if you're interested in more projects like this, feel free to drop by on my Twitch, because we are going to be live this week tackling a new project, which is going to be the andesite wall that I neglected for like 2 months or something like that, probably more. But yeah, we are going to start working on create again one more time, leaving aside the vault a little bit, waiting for the next update, and we shall see us there. So bye.